Hi, I'm Dave Campbell with LogMeIn. I'm going to talk to you about proactive customer engagement with BoldChat. Proactive engagement is all about engaging the right visitors in the right context at the right time. And when I talk to customers, a lot of times what we hear is the desire to have the ability to take all that information that we gather and aggregate with BoldChat visitor monitoring and intelligently invite website visitors to chat through engagement, and being able to intelligently have context around who's on your site, where they're coming from, and what they're doing will allow you to create rule sets to intelligently engage those users so that you can try to drive better conversions as well as better support. And really, better is what it's all about. With BoldChat, proactive customer engagement allows you to provide a better customer experience. And this is the key thing that's going to help you drive the goals that you're trying to achieve from a sales or service experience. The entire engagement of how a customer is connected with your business has dramatically changed over the past few years as everything's moved into an online world. And using BoldChat and live chat engagement as a way to connect with those customers provides a human-to-human experience that's going to allow you to deliver a better customer experience for better results. And the third key takeaway is that proactive engagement gives you a way to convert all of those website visitors that are coming into your website, whether it's through organic search or through pay-per-click spend or through outbound or inbound marketing campaigns that you're running, and convert those visitors into customers by being able to have an option for the visitor to engage, ask questions, and get those questions answered by a live person from your business so that they can then make a purchase decision on your website. So how does proactive engagement work? It all starts with a point of interaction. Today, visitors are coming from the web. They're coming from laptops and desktops as well as mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets. They could also be coming from third-party apps or your own app that you're building and supporting. With BoldChat, we give you intelligent means to target the right visitors at the right time. So we gather and monitor data about a visitor before they even engage in chat, and we use that information so that we can create intelligent rules to invite those users into chat. And once a rule is created and implemented, BoldChat service will automatically look at all that big data that's coming in on your visitors and will automatically invite the right visitors into a chat engagement at the time based off of the rules that you create. And all this will be delivered in a seamless experience to the visitor so that it's very natural and it's a part of the workflow on your website and your overall customer experience of your brand. So with BoldChat, we give you the way to engage visitors anytime, anywhere, and on any device. I'm going to show you a quick demo of proactive chat with BoldChat. Here on the left-hand side of the screen, we have a sample website. The proactive invitation appears, and the visitor can engage immediately with their questions or concerns around a product or service. I'm going to show you how easy it is to set this up. If you go into the account setup, you'll see under the invitations drop-down, there are two options: auto invite rule sets and custom chat invitations. Auto invite rule sets allow us to create the rule sets in order to intelligently and proactively engage the website visitors on our site. We have control over enabling or disabling specific rule sets as well as putting them in an order. Let's look at creating a new rule. There's lots of criteria that can be set to create new proactive rules. We can decide who to invite, such as all visitors, first-time visitors, or repeat visitors. We can look at things like minimum page views per visit. There are a lot of different selections that you can go through to find out more. You may decide that you only want to invite or proactively engage people from specific countries. Let's select the United States. You can also set specific parameters such as specific URLs, entry URLs, previous URLs, but make sure that you create and assign it to a specific department. Once you save the rule set, the other item to look at are the custom invitations. Custom invitations allow us to decide what will be displayed to the visitors that we invite or engage. Here under the dialog box for creating a new custom invitation, we can decide if we want to show a simple image invite or a form invite. We can decide the animation type, whether it moves or it stays in place. We can decide and assign it to a custom chat window, which is really important for deciding what the experience will be for the visitor. And you may notice that there are also some mobile options to decide what type of invites should be pushed to mobile devices or to non-mobile devices. And once that's set up, effectively, you'll have established rules to intelligently engage and proactively invite visitors into chat. So that when someone comes along and they're surfing on pages like your pricing page, if they're a prospective buyer and they meet the right criteria, you can invite these people to chat and engage with them immediately. At BoldChat, we're constantly surveying our customer base and looking at the data in terms of what's working and what's not. And a key thing that we see is that proactive engagement helps drive growth. Some of the studies that we look at show some really positive signs of how this could be applied to your own scenarios. Why go proactive? Well, roughly 9.7% or 10% is the average accepted rate for a proactive invite on high traffic websites. And if you consider that using proactive engagement alongside a reactive chat button can have a dramatic impact in your overall engagement rates. Some customers report that it can increase upwards of 300%. And by engaging the right visitors at the right time, you oftentimes see a higher conversion rate of the proactive chatters than your traditional web visitors. In general, what we see is almost an 8.5 times higher rate for conversion of a proactive chatter versus a standard website visitor who doesn't have a chat. So how can you apply this with your own implementation of BoldChat? Well, you can start by looking at a customer journey and identifying the areas on your website where proactive chat might make sense. Looking at places like site entry, shopping, registration forms, as well as checkout are all good places to start. But you can start to think about the areas of opportunity within the customer journey or funnel that they're going through in terms of areas that you can try to optimize and enhance by having a proactive engagement put in place. And this is an ongoing process. So once you've determined what the right use cases are for proactive engagement, whether you're looking at a conversion use case or a support use case, as well as mapping out those visitor journeys and identifying problem areas, you can really start to get a starting point for trying to enhance and optimize the overall experience. So this is definitely something that is a process of test, run, and repeat by looking at the results and seeing where you get the most traction from the proactive engagements. And lastly, you should also consider the mobile impact, because we're by and far living in a mobile world, and more site traffic is increasingly coming from those devices. So the strategies that you apply for proactive engagement really should be considering the types of visitors that are coming to your site. Thanks for listening to this brief demo, and to find out more, visit www.boldchat.com for more information, or reach us at boldchat.com via chat.